We're back. We're back. Apologies for that. My PC crashed. And then when I was trying to bring it back and got the new stream up, my internet died. On Good Friday. Bad Friday. Bad Friday. But look, we were carrying on with... Right, we're back. The YouTube chat's back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to TikTok. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. We're back. We're back. If you've clicked on this and you're wondering what's going on, we've done about 15 minutes of this show already. If you just go onto the YouTube channel, the first 15 minutes is there. Talk about SALIBA. In short, someone is going to be back training potentially tomorrow, according to Arteta. Arteta grinned like a Cheshire cat, making people think it's probably SALIBA. Saka is back and fine and healthy and happy and 100%. And that's it. And that's it, basically. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. Do you know what? We've gone through the press conference. We've gone through the press conference. Rory, do you think Ozil was overrated? No, I don't. I don't think he was overrated at all. What happens when players' careers end a little bit badly is that people then go, "Oh, they were overrated in the first place." He was never overrated. You're talking about a serial winner with Real Madrid, with Germany, obviously not so much with Arsenal, but he was an elite player. He was an elite player. Who is the best player in the league right now? I think it's Bukayo Saka. Tots should be a full Arsenal back four. Don't disagree with that either. Don't disagree with that either. Anyway, look, now, I wanted to talk about this guy, Tom Gibbs. Tom Gibbs. Pratt. Absolute Pratt. Journalist for the Daily Telegraph. Who wrote an article today saying something along the headline was something along the lines of bad news football fans or bad news for football. The insufferable Arsenal fans are back. Pratt. He's a Pratt because he calls himself Tom, but he leaves the H in there. You know how Thomas gets shortened to Tom and you take the H out as well? Not him. Thom. Thom is his name. And it's another one of these things where I don't understand why people calling us insufferable. We're just the same as any other fan at any other team when they're doing well. We've been bantered off the park for years and years and years. We're not just going to lie down and take it and then when we're good again, be all humble about it. Just wanted to vent about him. Look, the Daily Telegraph's a rag anyway, isn't it? But that one wound me up earlier. On to the game, the Arsenal ball knowledge game. Now, if someone could come up with a name for this game, it's going to be a long-term game on the streams. But basically, I'm going to give you a footballer's career path. That footballer. So let me know. Have you got a name for it? Have you got a name for it? Don't tell me. Oh, the YouTube chat's crying. Don't tell me we've gone again. Don't tell me we've gone again on YouTube. Oh, we're back. We're back on YouTube. We're back on YouTube. Oh, you've all panicked me there. You've all panicked me. But we've got a game. Name or shame. Could be name or shame. If you want to get involved, if you get into the YouTube chat, link in my bio on TikTok. I'll be looking mainly at the YouTube chat for it. Any subscriptions are massively welcome as we try and get to 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, look. So this is a player's career path. They either do or have played at Arsenal, and I have left the Arsenal part of their career out of it. FC Cologne. Or Köln, FC Cologne, to Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Galatasaray, Vissel Kobe, Antalyaspor, Gornik Zabrze. And Connor is first to get it in the YouTube chat. It is indeed Lucas Podolski. It is indeed Lucas Podolski. And there was a reason that I picked Lucas Podolski today, because the man scored the last time we beat Liverpool at Anfield. Congratulations if you got Podolski. To be fair, some people were rapido with it in the TikTok chat as well. Fair play to you. But there we go. Those games will get harder, especially if we go back to players from a while ago. But let me know if that's a game that you want us to do every live stream. I feel like it's good just to engage the brain a bit and see how people's ball knowledge is doing around Arsenal. But there we go. I'm doing well, thank you. Merciful, I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you, Jude. Much appreciated, mate. Hope you're having a good day too. But look, that's it. There's really not a lot of other news today, other than what we've already gone through on the press conference, because it is just a case of there's no pictures, there's no videos from training. Saliba will maybe train tomorrow, but maybe not. Guess the Gooner. Bingo. Arsenal LED. You are correct. Guess the Gooner is going to be the name. The YouTube chat might have died again, which is YouTube stream might have died again, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're going for Guess the Gooner. Score prediction for Sunday, 2-0. Do I know Onuachu? Plays for Southampton, right? Onuachu? If I'm thinking about the same guy. Isn't he an absolute giant? He's an absolute, yeah. I saw him stood next to Declan Rice. And Declan Rice is a big guy. Well, not a massive guy, but a big guy. And Onuachu next to Declan Rice was just ridiculous. Do you think Jesus will be scoring like pre-season again? I hope so. I feel like, if one thing, if I hope that Jesus has got rid of that. Before his injury, he went 11 games without scoring, and it just seemed to be like a mental block. He was having so many insane chances. I'm hoping that now he got those 2 goals against Leeds, that he's going to kind of shaken that off, and hopefully he can start absolutely banging them in. 6'7". I followed him since he was in Belgium. Needs to be played more. Maybe he will get played more. He's still quite young, right? I think he's still quite young. Saliba may be back. So we don't know. Someone is hopefully going to be back in training tomorrow. It has to be the Saliba or Nketiah. I've heard that Nketiah is a bit further off. So it's maybe not him. So hopefully it is Saliba. Would you rather have Trossard or Jesus start? For me, it would be Jesus. For me, Trossard would be on the bench, because whatever's happening in the game, wherever it is that Arteta feels like he needs to make a change across the front 3, Trossard's the one that can come and play in any of those 3 positions across the front 3. So I think it's great to have him as an option on the bench. Oh, he's 28. He's not young. Nathan, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Almost 1K. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. I hope you are too, mate. I hope you are too. We are nearly at 1,000. Well, I don't actually know what we're at. We're at 800 or something, which is... We're banging on YouTube, and I love to see it. And the content is only going to get better as well. We're going to have overlays. We're going to have a better camera. Just need to get things sorted and done. Liam, thank you for the follow on TikTok as well. You should do more than 1 player per stream for the game, though, because it's fun. It is, but, George, I'm planning on doing these streams daily for years to come. If I do an Arsenal player every game, every stream, if I do more than 1 Arsenal player every game, I'm going to run out of players. So I'll stick with 1 for now. Maybe I'll do 1 Arsenal player and 1 non-Arsenal player. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I could do a non-Arsenal player because I know his journey today because I made a video about it. But that kind of gives it away. But score predictions 2-0. 2-0 to Arsenal. Do you think Arsenal will use Trent to their advantage? Yes. And apparently Joe Gomez is injured as well. So that's why, for me, some people would start Trossard over Martinelli, but for me, Martinelli against Trent is a huge, huge advantage for us, I think. You saw it in the first game, right? You saw it in the first game. Martinelli scored after about a minute. So I think 2-1 as we're playing at Anfield. Possibly. Arsenal will place 5th. I don't even know if that's mathematically possible at this point. Can you give us a sneak peek of the lineup on AFTV tomorrow? I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I know who's on AFTV. Me. Not tomorrow, though. On Sunday. For the pre-match show and the watch-along. I'll be there. Kanate is fit. Yeah, he is fit. He's also useless. So... Salah and Jota, are they out? It's unknown. So apparently Diaz is going to be fit for Leeds, not for us. Jonathan Morley's waffling if he said that Luis Diaz is fit for the Arsenal game. Jurgen Klopp basically confirmed today Diaz won't play until Leeds. They might have Thiago. And then we don't know what's happening with Salah and Jota. I didn't realise, though, Jota hasn't scored in his last 31 appearances for Liverpool. But he does love a goal against Arsenal. So No, Trossard wouldn't start for me. I'd start Martinelli. Did you see Paddy on TikTok combined 11? I didn't, but we'll see. Here you go. Arsenal versus Liverpool combined 11 based on form and fitness, which is how I always do it. Alisson in goal, just over Ramsdale. Ben White right back. Saliba if he's fit. Rob Holding if he's not fit. Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Ødegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. Alisson's the only Liverpool player that gets into a combined 11 based on form and fitness. Even if Saliba's not fit. I'm taking Rob Holding over Van Dijk or Konate or Matip or any of them. So there we go. So that would be the combined 11. I was going to make a video on it, but honestly, it's just an Arsenal team plus Alisson, basically, isn't it? Rob Holding, absolutely. Oh, Rob Holding, you know, better than Cannavaro. Paddy had the same, but put Salah at striker. Over who? Jesus. No chance. No VVD. Van Dijk, absolute Van Disney, mate. All over the shop. I'd rather have Rob Holding. than Van Dijk. Why do I wear a Sarajevo kit? It came in one of those mystery boxes. Thank you, Arteta's right toe. Jesus is clear of the Liverpool front three. I agree. Konate's clear of them all except Saliba. Absolutely not. Do you think we should start Trossard? Hat-trick earlier this season. Yeah, no, I don't think we should start Trossard. I know he got a hat-trick at Anfield. That's one-off game. Like, imagine... I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but imagine you had a player that had scored like 2 goals against a certain team at a certain ground and being like, for that reason and that reason alone, they should start. I don't think so. I genuinely think he's a better option to have come off the bench. Who's your favourite Liverpool player? Favourite Liverpool player? Probably Firmino. Get Arshavin out of retirement just because of the history. Yeah, exactly. It's the same sort of... Nah, I don't really... I know the Ox played for Arsenal, but the way he left, like, the way his career's gone at Liverpool, fine, he's won things, which is great, but what has happened to him at Liverpool has proven exactly why he wasn't getting what he wanted at Arsenal. So I just don't really... I don't really care for Ox. 4-3 to Arsenal on Sunday. That would be an absolute belting game. Thoughts on Salah, Jota, and Gomez featuring, even though they didn't train? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. If they do play, if they're fit, you know. Hopefully they're not. Jonathan Morley getting the R9 cut after Sunday. Oh, I will love it. And I deserve it. Can't wait for Peter Drury commentating. I hope he does. Yeah, I doubt it was. Yeah, the other thing with so Arteta said that someone, which is either Nketiah or Saliba, is hopefully going to be back in training tomorrow. Another reason I don't think it's Nketiah is that when he went on to speak about the attacking options, he referenced like Reece Nelson, but he never referenced Nketiah, which suggests that it's not on his mind at all that Nketiah would be available. Will you stream tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow, 5 o'clock tomorrow, for like a proper preview. I know this is basically turned into a preview of the game, but I'll be live tomorrow for a proper preview. Hopefully we'll get some more team news. We'll know tomorrow evening. So the Arsenal squad will travel to Liverpool tomorrow afternoon, evening time, and they'll eat a meal. There will probably be people at the hotel that Arsenal stay at that will be able to tell us which players have travelled. So you never know. Saliba could travel and not be in the squad, but we might know tomorrow evening who's travelled with the squad and who hasn't, which would be useful. Got to admit that Saka is unreal at the moment. Yeah, I think anyone that doesn't admit that is doesn't like Saka for whatever reason. I think if you're fair, you've got to do it. There have been links to Ceballos again. Don't know if it's fake or not. Apparently, it's a credible source. Would you take him back? I wouldn't take Ceballos back. No, the links are there because he's definitely going to leave. Real Madrid, but I couldn't see him fitting into our. I couldn't see him fitting into our midfield at the moment. World Cup or Arsenal? So England World Cup or Arsenal Champions League? Arsenal Champions League. For me, it would like order of priority or what I would prefer. Arsenal Champions League is number 1. England World Cup would be number 2. Arsenal Premier League would be number 3. And it's pretty much just like how regularly it happens. Arsenal have never won the Champions League, so I'd absolutely love to see that. I've never seen England win a World Cup. But obviously, I have seen Arsenal win a Premier League already, though not for a long time. Stop. I'm an England and Arsenal supporter. World Cup any day. It's up to you, isn't it? It's up to you. Far more of my time and passion and energy and money goes into supporting Arsenal than supporting England. So that's how it would go. World Cup you get to enjoy with the whole country. Yeah, but Arsenal Champions League I get to enjoy with Arsenal fans. Not being funny, but there are lots of people in England that I don't want to celebrate with. Whereas Arsenal fans are all incredible people. Generally, apart from Lee Gunner. No, don't send him that. Don't send him that. He'll get annoyed. Tomiyasu or... I think that said Tomiyasu or Tierney. Tierney for me. I don't know what happens with Tomiyasu at the end of this season, actually. It'll be interesting. But look, I'm going to end the YouTube stream there. I apologise on YouTube for how rubbish that was because it was split into 2 streams and the PC crashed and the internet died. But look, we'll be back again tomorrow, 5 p.m. for the full Arsenal versus Liverpool preview. I hope you have a great Good Friday, a great evening. Please do subscribe if you're not already. And I will catch you tomorrow.